and welcome to Annapolis, Maryland. Today, we're at the Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium to see who will come out victorious in the Military Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Charlotte 49ers offense will start this game off. And here comes the quarterback, and one thing you know for sure, with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
Trying to get the corner. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He's got his man. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the 49ers are moving quickly down the field. The run from the shotgun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Comes out throwing on first down. Quick strike complete. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he can find a receiver, and down he goes.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. He's looking downfield to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Charlotte!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Ragin' Cajuns offense has its first opportunity of the day. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Fast motion from the offense. Now they're going to throw it. They're bringing heat. Stands in and takes the hit. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Complete. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? They'll throw it on 1st down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. They were trying to set up a screen. Instead, what they got was their quarterback putting paper and plastic and sack.
But how about the speed on defense with that rush? Getting to the QB so quickly. You're not expecting to get home on a screenplay like that, but, man, the old saying, speed kills, and you saw it right there.
After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Steps away. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. The Raging Cajuns send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one. Yeah,
you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's Adams. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The 49ers will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. Line gets set, 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Lofts one high and deep. Snags it on the right. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And the Raging Cajuns trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Wide out in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Into the house. Touchdown, Louisiana. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out, because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Lining up for the PAT. Splits the uprights. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
Just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the 49ers will send out the punt unit. 3-and-out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got a man in the middle. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. They'll try the run. He's there to make the stop. I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there's so many festivities surrounding it, Jesse. What do you remember about something you experienced?
There was a lot of pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played in, and you have functions, you get to visit a brand new city, generally in warm weather, you get to meet the other team, there's some friendly competition. The biggest thing that stands out to me, though, was a street brawl against the Miami Hurricanes. Bourbon Street getting ready for the Sugar Bowl, about 120 deep. Hard to forget that.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Short gain on the play before he slides. 2nd down coming up. Off the play fake. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeps it on the bootleg. Using the quick game. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. A 3rd and long coming up here. They keep attacking through the air. He's got an open man. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his position.
Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup. He went for it. He attacked it. Got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 3rd and goal from way back there. He'll pull it on the read. Stumbled to the ground. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the 3 ball gives us a tie. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Tackle is made after the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. Motion from the offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. The Raging Cajuns have their offense in high gear. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. To the air on 1st down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going to take off. Still running at the 40. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Raging Cajuns will have it 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got his man downfield. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cajuns.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Now improvising. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They've got it at the 20 on 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. He's got his man across the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Corrals it at the 45. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. Snags it over the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. The Raging Cajuns want to crank the tempo. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Looking to buy time. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Annapolis and an intriguing military bowl. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Military Bowl.
And the 49ers will boot it away to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Snags a quick pass on the left. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Now on second down and short. They'll run it from the gun. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. They'll ride the hot hand. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Fighting off the defender. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And they'll finally make the tackle at the 3-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Raging Cajuns are threatening on 1st and goal. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll try to race to the edge on 1st and goal with the wide receiver. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They march 78 yards down the field and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He'll keep it himself. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Here on second down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. The 49ers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball is going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's pass on the way. It's picked off. Taking it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass. Perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clear.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. He's looking to pass. Feeling some heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, I tell you what, when you get inside the 3, I think your tendency is to run the football, run the football, run the football. The offense, try to change it up a little bit, maybe try to throw it. I don't like it, and obviously it didn't work, but at least you got a few more downs here to try to make up for it.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. Here comes the field goal unit. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, you're always going to wonder what would have, could have, should have happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet. But I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the 49ers have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back.
You see, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Give to the back. Breaks the tackle. It's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. Got it looking for a first. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Makes the catch, but it's incomplete. It's still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Dances away to buy time. On the move is the 30. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The 49ers headed quickly to the line.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Makes the grab down the middle. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Trying to find his man on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this DB.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, Dave, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Might as well stick with him. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Can anyone catch him? And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Here comes the offense on first down. Handoff from the gun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Second down.
Gets it out quickly. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Third and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. At the 40, there he goes. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Raging Cajuns racing to the line in the hurry-up. He's going to pass. Quick completion on the out. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They've got 4 receivers out there, 2 on either side on 2nd and 3. Fires to the wideout. And that ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
So you're saying there's a chance, Reese. I know it's not a big chance, but you got the ball back now. Maybe your offense can get hot. You can create some turnovers, maybe get an onside kick. Who knows? I'm saying there's a chance.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end. He'll off one deep down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that the players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. And there's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. but I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Another Charlotte.
On the ground, it's Adams. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the 49ers are in the red zone. He'll do it himself. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. This is a designed run. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, 49ers.
And I tell you what, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs it for 6.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They march 79 yards on the drive. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive in this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They are on the move. As they pick up the 1st down, they'll spot it at the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Oh, what a move! And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. A 1st down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Trying to push their way into the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Louisiana!
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Going up top on first down. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is snowed under. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On second down, they'll take to the air. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Charlotte! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Okay, you have a 2-score advantage here, so while you want to be aggressive, David, don't hand them a cheap.
Dang right. I'm not being reckless. I can still be aggressive, but a punt is not the worst thing, Jesse, in this situation in the fourth quarter.
You're right, David. You don't want to be reckless. So as a play caller here, let's dial up some things you know your quarterback sees well in the passing game.
Out of the gun, they give to the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Touch pass on the run. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And they'll take a knee. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.